You know what I hear all the time? That Parkinson's is rare. Rare? Not even close. It's actually the fastest growing neurological condition in the world. That's right. It's growing faster than Alzheimer's. So no, I'm not some unicorn with a shaky walk. There are millions of us out here. So today, we're going to be busting some of the biggest myths about Parkinson's, the ones that they don't usually talk about. You know, some will make you laugh, some might sting a little, and some are just flat out wrong. So stick with me till the very end, because at the end, I'm going to drop today's Bryceism. And it's one that you'll want to remember the next time someone throws one of these crazy myths at you.
Welcome to Living with Parkinson's. The good, the bad, and the reality. Real talk, real life, real community with Bryce Perry. Let's begin.
Hey, I'm Bryce, and welcome to Living with Parkinson's, the good, the bad, and the reality. You know, I was 40 years old and when I got diagnosed, and now 15 years later, I'm still just trying to figure this thing out. Now, this podcast isn't about pretending that everything's fine. It's about being real, the wins, the wobbles, and the weird stuff in between. So don't just sit back and watch. Hit subscribe and be a part of this. Around here, we laugh, we vent, and we figure it out together. And if you've already subscribed, thank you for showing up again. You are the reason why I keep doing this. But okay, let's dive into these myths. And let's start with that whole idea that Parkinson's is rare. Okay, nearly 10 million people worldwide are living with it. In Canada alone, that's over 100,000. And that's not rare. That's like a Tuesday at Costco. Now, the danger of calling it rare is it makes people think it's not urgent, like it's some fringe thing. But it's in every community. You probably know someone who has it, even if they haven't told you. So here's your quick action. Drop a comment right now. Not rare. So we can set the record straight. Let's just hammer this out. This is not rare. And this one, here's one that gets under my skin. People think Parkinson's is caused by bad lifestyle choices. Do you know how many times I've been asked, like, well, what did you do? Did you do something to cause this? Or like, did your parents do something to cause this? Like when you're in the womb, did your mother live clean? Like, I'm like, what? Of course, I love my mom. Hey, mom, I love you. And like, it's like I binged the wrong food or skipped too many workouts. They're almost implying that. Now, we don't know exactly what causes Parkinson's. It's likely a mix of genetics and environment. Now, it doesn't matter if I ate my broccoli as a kid. And when someone suggests it's your fault, flip it with humor. I usually say, if chocolate and coffee cause Parkinson's, then the entire country would be shaking right along with me. My coffee, my M&Ms. Peanut, that is. Okay, so here is your comment check-in. What's the craziest thing that you've been blamed for when it comes to Parkinson's? Type it down below. Now, speaking of blame, let's talk about stress. Now, I've had people tell me that if you just relaxed more, you wouldn't have Parkinson's or it wouldn't show up. Really? So I should meditate my dopamine back into existence. Well, wouldn't that be nice? Stress doesn't cause Parkinson's. It can make symptoms worse for sure, absolutely. But it's not the reason that we have it. And here's the tip. When people bring this up, remind them that stress doesn't cause it, but laughter definitely will ease it. So if you really want to help me, don't tell me to relax. Tell me a joke. If you're nodding along with this, learning something, or maybe even laughing, make sure that you hit that subscribe button and give this video a like on this podcast, because we've got a community here that gets it, and I don't want you to miss out on anything. All right, here's another one that drives me nuts. This idea that once you're diagnosed, there's nothing you can do. Wrong. I am proof of that. I'm still here, still laughing, still living, 15 years in, on my third 5 years cycle of like 5 years until it's not going to be good anymore. And I'm on my third one. And I'm heading to number 4. Exercise, medication, staying social, they make a huge difference. Even the small things, stretching, walking, moving a little every day. When someone says there is nothing you can do, tell them what you are doing. Share one positive step. It will help your own narrative. Okay? So if you did something today to fight Parkinson's, even if it was tiny, but I did, down below. Put it in the comments. I did. Let's cheer each other on. And while we're at it, let's tackle medication. Some people think it's like Tylenol for a headache. Take it and poof, symptoms gone. No. Levodopa helps, but it's not perfect. And some days it works great, and other days I feel like Clark Kent stuck in molasses. It's just one of those things. When people say, but you're on medication, shouldn't you be fine? I just smile and say, you wouldn't tell a diabetic insulin fixes everything, would you? And that usually gets them thinking. Here's one that's even sneakier, but it matters. People think Parkinson's symptoms are the same every day. And all the Parkinsons, all the Parkies out there said, no way in the comments. Not a chance. Anyway, it's not even close. Parkinson's is a roller coaster. One day I feel decent. The next day I can barely move. Sometimes mornings are okay. Other times they are brutal. And when people say, you were fine yesterday, hit them. No, I don't mean hit them. Hit them with, you want to hit them. I want to hit them when they keep saying that. But anyway, hit them with this line. Parkinson's didn't check my calendar before it showed up today. So let's make this interactive. If you ever had symptom surprise you out of nowhere, type out of nowhere in the comments. Many people are reading the comments, and people are just scanning this. They read the comments probably more than they watch me. And so, when you put things in there like out of nowhere, right? They start feeling less alone, because trust me, people are on here right now searching for answers on why some symptoms of theirs are coming and going. So if you want to help me, help them, just put in the comments. It'll help. Okay. Moving along. Let's talk about the myth that care partners always know exactly what to do and never struggle. People assume Carmen was given an instruction manual the day I was diagnosed, or the day when we got together. Like she's supposed to be strong 24/7, never complain, and always have the right answer. But the truth, she's figuring it out day by day, right alongside me. And I want you to hear it from her. So here's Carmen's Care Partner Corner, and here's what she told me to say. Hi, everyone. It's Carmen. Let me tell you about one of those moments when I really didn't know what to do. A couple of years ago, Bryce froze in the middle of a busy grocery store aisle. People were walking around us, carts bumping by, and I just stood there thinking, what do I do? Do I push him? Do I pull him? Do I yell at the lettuce to move out of the way? She's got my sense of humor. I don't know. And honestly, she says, I didn't know. And honestly, in that moment, I panicked a little. But then I remembered something simple. Just pause, breathe, and let him work through it. And eventually he did. That's the thing. Care partners don't get a manual. We learn on the job. And yes, we get frustrated. And yes, sometimes we feel helpless. And yes, sometimes we want to punch a wall. But it's okay to admit that. So if you're a care partner listening, know this. You don't have to be perfect. You just have to be present. And don't forget to take care of yourself too. That's not selfish. It's survival. Wow. You see what I mean? That's the real side of Parkinson's that people don't see. It's not just me going through it. It's both of us. And if you're a care partner watching, I want you to put this in the comments, but just type, I'm still learning. Still learning. Because all of us are still learning, aren't we? Okay. Let's wrap this up with a little lighter one, because this myth that people with Parkinson's can't have fun. Have you ever heard that one? People with Parkinson's can't have fun like it's over. I don't know who came up with that, but they've clearly never seen me try to text with a tremor. Once I tried sending, I'll be late, and what actually sent was like a rocket, a frog, a pizza, a dinosaur, and a dancing lady. My buddy thought I was inviting him to a scavenger hunt or something worse. So yeah, Parkinson's changes how you do things, but it doesn't erase fun. In fact, sometimes it makes for really funny stories. And isn't that something that could make you feel a little bit lighter today? Okay, you've made it this far. Here's today's Bryceism for you. And I teased it earlier, but with Parkinson's, the biggest myth is that life stops. The fact is, life just changes its rhythm, and it's up to us to keep dancing to our new rhythm. Okay, now it's your turn. Which of these myths have you heard before? Or better yet, what's the weirdest or funniest myth that you've been told about Parkinson's or asked about Parkinson's? Drop it in the comments below. I want to hear it and others do. And don't forget, I read and reply to every comment. Now, don't get mad at me if it takes me a day to get back, because we have a lot of people commenting, but I promise you I will get to you. And you know what? Don't just lurk around here if you're just lurking. Hit subscribe if you haven't already. This is a community. It's not just a channel, and I'd love for you to be a part of it. And if you're ready for more, check out the link in the description for the Inner Circle. That's where we go deeper. We share our wins, our wobbles in a private, supportive community with each other. And until next time, I want you to keep showing up. I want you to keep being real, and you keep doing life today.